Hey guys, we got some more goodies in the mail. I got my, sorry this is upside down here, but got my front brakes ordered, got those in. I'll give you a little tour of these guys here. Alright, so what we have here is the Wilwood, excuse me, Wilwood Superlight package, the Camaro package for 6 piston calipers here. As you can see, this is the 12.88 inch rotor. They have a couple of different varieties. This is the 1.1 inch style. There's another one that's 0.8 or 0.9 or something, I forget, that are even lighter than these. I didn't want to go that light, so I went with these guys. Real nice kit. It looked good. Calipers look sweet. Oily. All over my hands. Sorry about that. So you have the whole kit in there. They come with new hubs. Pull this guy out of here so you can see. Like so. I decided to just go with this style rotor, where as opposed to the kind that have all the safety nuts and everything on them, where you can take the rotors off. I didn't want to go to all that trouble and do all of that work. It's just it's more money to get those rotors up front. I think they're probably cheaper when it comes time if you have to replace the rotors. But given the amount of driving I'm planning on doing on this car, I probably never will replace the rotors, or it's going to be a long time before I do. They look pretty sweet. I like them. They look good. A lot of parts in the box here. Excuse me. So the rotors there. I've got your new brake pads here, all the new bearings, bolts. There's some new bracketry and stuff that has to go in there. You actually do have to cut the spindles on the car to make room for these new brackets. I'm going to have a buddy do that, or take them to the machine shop, because I got to get holes drilled out and tapped and stuff like that. I don't have any of that stuff to do here. Drill presses and things like that. I don't have any of that equipment, but pretty sweet. So I'm gonna, as I mentioned in the last subframe video, blowing all that stuff up, and now I'll put all the new brake gear on it right away. I'm actually, I think, gonna go ahead and dump the rear end while I'm at it, and get that ordered. I'm planning on taking next week off, week after next I should say. So see if I can get my rear end shipped out here, get that new Moser rear end. Then all of the underside of the car is done at that point, and the Moser rear end will come with Wilwood brakes on it as well, so that's part of the rear kit, so I didn't have to buy the rears that come with the rear end. Anywho, I'll give an update tomorrow, hopefully working on the Camaro tomorrow, and finish tearing that thing apart, the front subframe and everything, get that all done and ready to go. I'm not going to put this stuff on yet. I'm going to paint it and do all that still. So, oh, and yeah, that reminds me. Thanks for all your inputs on the bushings here. So I went ahead and went with the red poly. I think those will be good since they're on the subframe. They're not as bad as going solid. So, rattling your teeth loose and knocking your fillings out and stuff. A little more durable than the rubber. If those end up being a little too rough, I can always swap them out and put rubber ones back in there. It's not a terrible job to swap the subframe bushings out on a Camaro, even when it's all put together. So I have that, and then on the question of the paint, hang on a second. On the question of the paint, I did check on that, and they have, down at the paint store, they have PPG Delfleet, which is their single stage commercial paint. And they can mix that up in different styles, so they can do the satin black, at least I think. I know they can do semi-gloss. I'm not sure they can do satin, but we'll find out. So I'll go down there and check that out. And if I really don't want to go semi-gloss, I think, but I'm gonna see what they have. But they told me they can mix up whatever color I want, which is nice because then I can do, you know, some things like the sway bar and stuff. If I want to paint that silver or some other color, then I have options besides just black, which is cool. So thanks everybody for your inputs on that too. If I don't end up going with that PPG paint, I'll probably do what Wendell said and go with the Rust-Oleum. We'll see. It'll be a few weeks before I get to that. Still have to sandblast all that stuff and everything, so I'm not ready to do that yet. Still taking things apart. Anyway, I'll post another video tomorrow probably with all the work that I do tomorrow. More prep work on the subframe and everything. All right, thanks everybody. Oh, I just remembered, I forgot. Wanted to mention this. I thought this was kind of funny. In 3 or 4 or a bunch of the different boxes in there, they had these little slips of paper stuck in there of disc brakes should only be installed by someone experienced and is competent in the installation and maintenance of disc brakes, blah, blah, blah. I thought, okay, that's cool. 1 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. The main instruction kit has the same kind of thing. So lots of warning material there. So obviously aftermarket disc brakes are a big liability issue. Make sure you don't have some bozo putting brakes in and doesn't know what they're doing, which hopefully isn't me. Anyway, thanks again. See ya.